Within the next 48 hours on this YouTube channel, we are going to hit 200,000 subscribers. So something fun I thought we could do today is just kind of a celebration to you guys, is I want to show you one of my investment accounts, okay? One of 5 investment accounts my wife and I have. And this account has over $121,000 in it, okay? I'm going to show you all the stocks in it. I'm going to show you the cost basis, how much I'm up or down on these positions and whatnot. Like I said, this is one of 5 accounts. I have this account, which is a public account that's available to anybody in my stock market membership group. I also have another account, which is my main account. I call it the private account. Then I have an individual retirement account. My wife has a regular brokerage account, and then she also has a retirement account as well. I actually just started another new account, so we technically have 6, but there's like hardly any money in that account right now. So I want to show you this today, guys. I hope you really enjoy this. Hope you get a lot of value out of it. I was just thinking, like, what could we do for 200,000 subscribers? And I thought this would be really cool for you guys. Like I said, this is available in my private stock market membership group. They get to see all the trades I place in that group. Anytime I trade shares, buy or sell a position, they get to know all that. There's also, course access in there. There's a ton of different features. I'm putting that half off to you guys. Code will be linked down there in the pinned comment. The code I think is 200K subs, and that'll take half off the first month and every month after that. If that's something you want to get involved with, I think it's a pretty cool thing. So I just want to share this with you guys here today, and let's just get into this. Hope you enjoy. So the first stock up here is Alibaba. So we own some Alibaba. First off, by the way, with this account, how long have I had this account? I started it back last fall, and I started to really boost it up over the last 3 to 6 months as far as depositing a lot of money in this account. I wanted to hit 100K as fast as possible, and I hope by let's say this time next year, I hope to have it to maybe like $250,000 or somewhere around there. So as of right now, we got Alibaba, and we have $7,226 of Alibaba shares. We're up about $109 in Alibaba so far. This is one of our newest positions in the account. We own 40 shares there. Our cost basis is $177.90. The stock number 2 up is Cruisy Doozy. So Cruise right now, we're up around $1,705. We're up 7% on that position, just over 7%. $25,000 is the current value, 565 shares. Cost basis of $41.78 on that one there. Cruise, real quick, let's talk about that one, okay? So Cruise is a position we were down over 20% in this account on, okay? When it was dropped down to like $34, $33 after earnings, which was like, I think it was like 4 months ago or whatever, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, we were down over 20% on that position, okay? And that's never fun to show a position in my stock market membership group that we're down over 20%. I think at the lows, it was down like something like 23% or something insane, okay? That's never fun to show that to everybody that pays to be in my stock market membership group. It's kind of embarrassing, but at the same time, I'm willing to eat it if I really believe in the company long term, okay? And that's exactly where I'm at with Cruise. And now we're up over 7% on that position, and what a reversal it's had. We're now, the shares are approaching $45 a share. And by the way, my long-term thesis on Cruise hasn't even begun yet. My long-term thesis is really going to play out in 2 to 3 years. Like, I'm always investing in stocks for the next 2 to 3 years out. So the fact that we're at where we're at on Cruise, I'm just never scared to go down big on a position because I understand the value of where a company's going over time. Next stock up here is Eli. This is our best performing stock in the account by far and away, okay? So we're up over $3,000 on this position, up over 52% on this position, okay? Up over 52%. Current value on that one's over $9,100. We own 400 shares in this account. $15.05 cost basis there on Eli. What a performer that one has been. That one we started adding, I think it was late January, early February, and to be up 52% in like a 7-month, 8-month span is ridiculous, guys. So that's about as good as it gets in the stock market right there. Stock number 4 up here is Facebook. So Facebook, we started adding this one after the whole, I think it was after that really bad earnings, it tanked like 20%. We started adding this one. And so what we have right now is we're up around $224. Up a little less than 2% on the position so far. Own around $12,000 worth of shares, 68 shares total, $174.16 cost basis there on that one. And as far as Facebook goes, you guys know how I feel about Facebook. I feel like that's the easiest money in the stock market the next 5 years, in my personal opinion, as far as the least risk with the most potential reward. When I look out, I see Facebook. After that, I would probably say maybe like Apple and maybe Google after that, but Facebook is just, it's just easy money, guys. Stock number 5 we have in this account is Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs. So right now we're up just over 200 bucks on that position, a little under 2% on Goldman Sachs so far. And so our current value on that one's just over $13,000. We own around 54 shares there in this account, and $238.22 is our cost basis there on Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs, best investment bank in the world. You know, what else can I say about that one? Stock number 6 up here is Monster. This is another one that's doing very well for us. So we're up over $1,100 on Monster right now. 23% plus gain on Monster. We're just doing very well on that one. A little over $6,000 worth. 100 shares and $49.08 cost basis there on Monster. Monster is a position that we actually own quite a bit more, but I sold off some. I think it was around, I want to say it was around a month ago or so. We were up around 20% at that time. I sold off some of the position. And so, you know, I'm very comfortable still holding my 100 shares there in Monster. Stock number 7 up here is Skyworks Solutions. So this one is somewhat of a new one I've added within the past month, and I probably continue to buy shares here. This one we're down around $197 on, down around 2%. $9,800 is our current value on this one, 105 shares, and $95.50 is our cost basis on that one there. Next one up here, this one's the worst one of the bunch, okay? Stock number 8 is the worst one of the bunch by far. This one has come back a long way. This one's come back a long way for us. But the worst one in that count by far is Toll Brothers. So Toll Brothers right now, we're down $1,400 on that one. That's a rough one there, down 5%. The current value of Toll Brothers, $26,000, just over $26,000. 705 shares we own there, $39.51 cost basis on that one. Toll Brothers, so this one was another one that was down massively. It was just like a couple weeks ago, I think we were down close to $4,000 in this one. I think one time we were down like $3,700 I logged in. It was an ugly, ugly one. Last week, you know, it's come back in a big, big way. So now the shares are $37.52. So it's come back quite a long ways. I think this one bottomed out, I want to say somewhere in the like mid to low 30s. So that one had gotten rough. And then stock number 9, this is one of our newest positions we've added, and I plan to continue to add this one pretty aggressively. This is another one we're down on. We're down around $616 there, down just under 5% on this one. Current value of $12,570. 410 shares there and $32.16 cost basis there on U.S. Steel Corporation. So now let's look at the total, you know, account here without anything blurred and whatnot, and you can see everything that we got across the board. And as far as the account, I'm very happy with the portfolio diversification. I think over time, Toll Brothers and U.S. Steel will begin to really show, you know, how undervalued those stocks are. I think same thing with Skyworks Solutions. I think Facebook long-term is going to, you know, do very well for us. Same thing with Alibaba. I think we'll kill it on those ones over the coming years. Goldman Sachs, it remains to be very undervalued. Eli's just a phenomenal performer. Cruisy doozy, my bullish thesis isn't even playing out yet. That's still to come over the next couple of years, and we're already starting to do very well on that one. So in terms of this portfolio, I'm very happy with where it's at, where it's going, and like I said, I hope to kind of make this into maybe like a $250,000 portfolio by this time next year. We'll see if we achieve it or not. You know, who knows? I'm starting to slow down the amount of money I put in that account. I'm starting to funnel more money into my private accounts and whatnot. Starting to slow down a bit there, but you know, I continue to buy stocks in that account. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you think it's a good account, bad account? Do you like the stocks in that account? Do you like the diversification? Do you not like it? Do you think they're bad stocks? I would love to hear from you guys in that comment section. As always, like I said, pinned comment down there is going to be my stock market membership group. If you want to get in there and get access to that, plus so much more, you can go ahead and join for half off for the rest of the week. 200K subs is the code you enter at checkout. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.